It is already May of 2025, and ever since April 14th took place, we all witnessed the overall backlash related to Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos, Katy Perry, Gayle King, and even Jeff Bezos' fiance, by the way, who was also on board there. But we also know that at the same exact time, Katy Perry is only making things worse.
Katy Perry, I just want to congratulate you on being the first astronaut to sing in space for real.
Thanks, Jeff. It was one small step for women, one giant leap for my lifetime's tour. By the way, it's Captain Perry now. I know you're just a simple businessman, but I went to space for real. That makes me Space Captain Perry.
What do you get when you mix a global pop star, a billionaire's rocket, and the most ruthless animated show on TV? You get a firestorm of memes, media meltdowns, and what might be South Park's boldest episode in years. Katy Perry's recent 10-minute spaceflight with Blue Origin was supposed to be a powerful moment, a milestone for women in STEM, a glittering PR triumph. But in classic internet fashion, things went off course. Instead of being remembered as a trailblazer, Katy may now go down in pop culture history as the woman who got dragged into orbit.
Excuse me, Captain. Hello? We have a problem. You need to get down here right away. All right, we'll be right there. What's the problem?
Please, Jeff, you don't know as much about this stuff as I do. I sang in space for real, after all. So what's the problem?
And roasted on the way down. Let's set the stage. On April 14th, Katy Perry boarded Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin rocket, joining a crew of high-profile figures including broadcaster Gayle King. The mission, framed as a groundbreaking moment for diversity and representation in space travel, was a short suborbital hop. 10 minutes. Up, down, done. But from the very beginning, people couldn't help but side-eye the whole thing. The optics were dramatic. Katy posed in a silver flight suit, blew kisses, and smiled for the cameras like it was the Grammys, not a scientific expedition. Within hours, clips flooded social media. Headlines declared, "Captain Perry has launched," and just as quickly, "Captain Perry has returned safely." One tweet that racked up millions of views simply read, "She went to space and back faster than my Uber Eats order." Another joked, "NASA's shaking." But the real kicker? A now viral video showing Katy literally bending down to kiss the ground post-landing, as if she just completed a moon mission. It was a 10-minute flight. The internet did what it always does, and the jokes came in fast. To make matters worse, rumors swirled that Katy had used the mission as a backdrop for a music video shoot. The footage from onboard, with soft lighting and highly stylized movement, gave off music video vibes more than a scientific milestone. Some fans even speculated that her makeup was sponsored, pointing to perfectly placed brand tags in her launch day posts. What was meant to be an empowering visual turned into meme fuel for skeptics who saw it as nothing more than influencer space cosplay. Gayle King's role in this didn't help calm things down. She told viewers on CBS that this trip would inspire a new generation of women to reach for the stars, calling it a symbolic moment for young girls around the world.
I don't like that people are calling it a ride. A ride, you never see a male astronaut who's going up in space and they said, oh, he took a ride. We actually duplicated the route that Alan Shepard did. That's why it's called, this particular capsule is called the New Shepard. We duplicated that route. No one said he took that ride. Yeah. It's always referred to as a flight or a journey. So I feel that that's a little disrespectful to what the mission was and what the work that Blue Origin does.
Admirable. Message. Absolutely. But critics weren't buying it, especially considering that two real astronauts, Barry Butch Wilmore and Sunita Williams, had just been delayed in space due to a spacecraft malfunction. And barely anyone outside, Science Twitter noticed. Katy, meanwhile, got wall-to-wall coverage for a glorified space elevator. And that's where South Park comes in.
When we heard Katy Perry sing, it was triggering for us. I mean, who the hell makes a real spaceflight about themselves by trying to sing to an entire planet without consent? Some organisms are very sensitive to terrible music, you know?
Because of course they do. According to multiple leaks and insider reports, South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt crafting one of their sharpest celebrity takedowns yet for their upcoming season 27. In what's being called the Space Roast of the Year, the episode reportedly features animated versions of Katy Perry, Gayle King, and P. Diddy being launched. into space in a shuttle that looks suspiciously like, well, let's just say it's not PG. Yes, even the rocket design is getting roasted. Megyn Kelly, for example, called Blue Origin's real-life spacecraft Jeff Bezos' flying nipple. That exact term has now gone viral, and it's allegedly the inspiration for the rocket shape in the episode. But the cartoon chaos doesn't stop at the visuals. According to leaked storyboard descriptions, the trio floats helplessly through zero gravity, while P. Diddy, portrayed as a space party king, throws an endless rave inside the shuttle. Katy's animated face begins melting under pressure from zero-G. Meanwhile, Jeff Bezos appears in alien form, reminiscent of how he was portrayed in earlier South Park episodes, testing bizarre luxury beauty products on the celebrities mid-flight. It's pure satire, layered and brutal. What South Park is really poking fun at here isn't just the individuals, but the growing absurdity of celebrity involvement in what were once scientific frontiers. They're mocking the transformation of space travel from a place of rigorous exploration into a red carpet event. In this narrative, the final frontier isn't about expanding human knowledge. It's about brand deals, viral clips, and optics. They're holding a mirror up to the influencer industrial complex, and the reflection isn't pretty. This isn't uncharted territory for South Park, of course. Just last year, they made headlines with their Panderverse episode where they took a flamethrower to Disney's approach to diversity in reboots. The now infamous scene where a Disney exec asks what to do next, only for a cartoon Kathleen Kennedy to reply, "Put a chick in it and make her gay," was a scorched earth moment that went viral for weeks. The episode struck a nerve, and it seems Katy Perry's space trip is South Park's next target in their ongoing critique of performative progress. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Katy seems to be feeling the weight of this unexpected PR disaster. At a recent concert, she was seen wandering around the stage in odd, exaggerated movements, drawing comparisons to a malfunctioning robot or someone stuck in zero gravity. Fans couldn't help but connect the dots. "She's still in space," joked one viewer. "Her body came back, but her soul's in orbit." Even her fashion choices are under scrutiny. Tabloids noted that her latest outfit, an oversized metallic jumpsuit with giant shoulder pads, looked suspiciously like something a sci-fi villain would wear. On top of that, fan cams captured a moment where she blankly stared into the crowd for nearly 20 seconds before breaking into a delayed smile. Some thought it was performance art, others not so much. What was supposed to be a glossy step forward for Katy, aligning her with tech billionaires, scientific progress, and feminist empowerment, has instead turned into a perfect storm of satire, skepticism, and social media shade. And South Park is about to pour gasoline on it. But here's the real question. Was this ever about science, or was it always about spectacle? Because when celebrities are handed million-dollar seats on rockets while actual astronauts are left underfunded and overlooked, it's hard not to wonder if space has officially been rebranded. No longer the realm of discovery, just another backdrop for viral moments and PR campaigns. Still, it's not all bad for Katy. Controversy, after all, means visibility. And if history tells us anything, it's that Katy Perry is no stranger to bouncing back. From Left Shark stealing the Super Bowl spotlight to her viral feud with other pop stars, she's weathered more storms than most. But this time, the storm is interstellar, and the ridicule is being animated into permanent cultural memory. So what's next? Will Katy address the South Park episode? Will Blue Origin rethink who gets to fly next? Or will this just be another case of the internet having its fun before moving on to the next big moment? Time will tell. But one thing's for sure. Katy Perry's trip to space was short, but its impact will last a whole lot longer than 10 minutes. So now it's your turn. Was this mission an inspiring moment or just another tone-deaf celebrity stunt? Is South Park going too far, or are they saying what we're all thinking? Let us know what side of the orbit you're on. And if you're still feeling spaced out, don't worry. We've got more pop culture chaos coming your way.